Hey guys, guess what? Blood cells today. Blood smear lab. Cool, cool thing. If we were in class or in a lab, we could actually do it. Just take blood right out of our finger. It'd be crazy. You prick a little hole in there, blood drips out, you smear it across. It's pretty easy to do. First thing we're going to look at though is the erythrocytes. So when you look at blood under the microscope, you're actually going to see all of these things that we're talking about today in one slide because they all live together in the same bloodstream. But the one that we're going to really focus on first is the erythrocytes. So I got hold on, my microscope is still undercover. Here we go, microscope ready. Let's take a look at some erythrocytes in here. Okay, erythrocytes. If you recall, erythrocytes are the red cells. Eryther meaning red, cyte meaning cell. This is your red blood cells. This on the left here is exactly what it looks like under the microscope. All these little pink floating around. They're roundish shaped. They're actually kind of donut shaped. They have a little squishy thing in the center where it indents. It's an indentation. You can see in this picture on the right, a little indentation in there. Looks almost like a lifesaver that maybe the hole didn't all the way get poked through, or like a donut that's kind of squished in the center. Okay, so they're typically round and they're very squishy and pliable. They're able to squish down into teeny tiny little things so they can fit through our tiniest of blood vessels, the capillaries. We need them to do that because our capillaries go feed our organs, our heart and lungs and all that stuff need to get the oxygen. So they need to fit through those teeny tiny holes. So they have to be pliable to do that. All right. So the three things that we're going to do is we're going to draw some of these blood cells. They're super easy to draw. We'll draw a bunch on our paper today. And you're going to label three things. First thing is the erythrocyte itself, which is just one cell. Okay. We're going to draw several. And then number two, the cell membrane, which is the outside layer of the erythrocyte, just like any other cell we talk about. The outside layer is called the cell membrane. And then the hemoglobin. So the hemoglobin is going to be kept in the center of that cell. And notice here it's a little bit darker than the rest, than this big lip on the outside. The center is where kind of the hemoglobin is kept. And remember, hemoglobin was blood protein. And that mixed with oxygen made our blood red. That's why it looks red. So erythrocytes have hemoglobin, blood protein, that marry with oxygen and make our blood red. Yes, that's the way it is. Pretty amazing. Awesome. I mean, our body's crazy anyway. Crazy amazing. So don't forget, draw your erythrocytes, label number one, the erythrocyte itself, the cell membrane on the outside, and the hemoglobin. See you soon.